I can think of a million ways to fuck you right now.
I find it very odd when people just slam their foot down and say, I would never pay for sex. Ending a date, but at the same time they scream out, I would never pay for sex. Now I'm going to keep it simple. Everything costs money. The reason why and how we develop fully as adults is because of money. We were fed when we were babies by the food that was paid for by whoever raised us, whether it's your biological parents, your foster parents, people claiming to be your parents, or anyone at all. I would never pay for sex. I would never pay to be fed. I'll just steal cakes and cookies. I would never pay to have electricity in my house. I would never pay to have electricity in my house. And I would never pay my rent or my mortgage just to live in my house. Hey, if you can't find a date or settle down and you're paying for random sex to satisfy your urges, don't feel bad. If you're paying a lot of money for lap dances that allows no touching, then you're going to have to upgrade. Everything costs money. Both random sex or married life both cost money. When you're dating or married to someone, the men have to pay for dinner and gifts. The more money, the better. It's about expenses more than it's about the feeling of love and compassion. When you're fucking women, you have to pay for the sex. You probably have to pay for the rubber too. The more money, the better. It's about cash more than it's about feeling horny. To me, the sex is currency. When you go for job interviews, make sure you put on plenty of chapstick, because you're gonna have to pucker up and kiss a lot of asses until you're out the door. This is where you have to lean on political correctness, whether you like it or not. You ever describe your experience or qualifications in such a way that sounds robotic, scripted? My job qualification consists of excellent customer service. I like to help people and go above and beyond and be a team player. That employer looks at you and can smell feces. He asks you why you want to work for his company. He's like, so tell us, why do you want to work for so-and-so? Because I wanted to learn more about the business. I wanted to excel in communication and be a team player. He's just shooting you this "you must be full of shit" glance. That "you must be full of shit" look. You're full of shit. The reason you want to work is because of the money. Be honest. You could give a flying, crying, lying rat's asshole about your job skills. You just want to get paid. So anyway, you're hired. Welcome aboard. So, this is the kitchen. This is the dining area. This is the bar. Here, come here. Let me introduce you to some people. Let's talk about low self-esteem. Having low self-esteem is a bitch. It's not fun. You have a lot of friends that are adventurous, they're risk-taking, they're daring, double daring, will try anything. They have balls for days. But in a crazy bunch, there's always this one friend that fucks it up for everyone else. That one friend that holds everyone back. Your friends are like, come on, let's do this. But that one friend is like, I'm not really sure if I want to do this. I'm not really sure if anyone else should do this too. That one friend would be the low self-esteem that some people feel. Let's say you're at a carnival and you want to go on that wild roller coaster ride. But your friend prevents you. He's like, no, don't do it. What if you fall off? What if you vomit? What if a pigeon flies over and takes a shit on your head? Don't do it. You're gonna make a big mistake. Or if you spot a really gorgeous looking girl at a shopping center and you want to approach her and talk to her, then he would be like, no, don't do it. You'll embarrass yourself. You're too ugly. What if her 6'9" boyfriend comes along? God knows what he's gonna do. What if she kicks you in the nuts and sprays you in the eyes with a can of Cheese Whiz? It's not worth it. Or if you want to finally propose to your girlfriend and pop the question, but then he would be like, no, don't do it. Please reconsider. She will run your life. She will control you. You'll have to ask for permission, just to ask for permission. You won't be able to handle your future kids. I mean, don't you think you should wait a little longer? I mean, 30 years is not long enough for a long-term committed relationship. Don't you want to wait 30 more years? Maybe until you're 90? Depression is also a bitch. No, scratch that. Low self-esteem is a bitch, but depression is a cunt. If you want to compare depression to a group of humans, then depression would be those after-school bullies just waiting for you to leave school so they can run out of the bushes and pound your ass. And when they hit you, you have to roll with that feeling for quite some time. So let me see if I patched this up correctly. Low self-esteem would be that one friend who is a coward unlike the rest. And depression would be those bullies who just wants to kick your ass and then laugh at you at the end. Anxiety would be that big spider squeezing your chest, attempting to knock the air right out of you. And if you're arachnophobic, then you would not be having a good life at the moment. And self-doubt would be that one coward who finally convinced you that you can't do anything. He's like, don't approach that cute girl. she's just gonna give you the stink eye and walk away. You're better off alone. Let some young doctor take her instead. He might physically be abusive and a control freak, but he's a young doctor, so all that doesn't matter. And then you're like, fine, you're right. I had no choice anyway. Absolutely no chance. I'm not strong enough to be physically abusive or smart enough to be a control freak.